Hi everyone, it's Shae, and I will be taking you guys through some stretching for strength today. If you have any questions, go ahead and send some comments my way. But we're going to go ahead and get started. If you can't see me or you can't let me know in the comments, but let's go ahead and just get started with a nice stretch. All right, so we're going to start by taking a big inhale. Exhale, push hips back. I'm doing this in my living room, so bear with me. Then we're going to bend at our knees, straighten, and roll up. Grab a mat, get on some carpet, and you can join me. Inhale. Exhale, push back. Bend, and straighten, and roll up. And do that one more time. Bend, and straighten, and roll up. Good. We're going to take our head to the right. Nice and slow. And switch to the left. Good. Hold it down in the middle. To the right. To the left. Squeeze our shoulder blades back. And release. Making sure my boss wasn't texting me, telling me he couldn't hear me or something. And squeeze back. Relax. And squeeze. And relax. Good. We're going to go into a box position. Keep your shoulder blades squeezed and keep your arms nice and strong. You're going to go down and up, down, up, down, and up. Good. From there, roll your wrist out. And in. I'm getting so many notifications. Open your hands really wide and squeeze. Open and squeeze. Good. All right, we're going to do a walkout. So you keep your legs nice and straight. You walk out to a push-up position. You're going to lower in 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. From there, you're going to do a cobra stretch. So it looks like this. From there, you're going to push to a downward dog. Try to get your head through your shoulders. Good. Now, use your core to get your leg up. If it's not very high, that's fine. Just keep your core nice and tight. I'm going to lift my leg up until I can't go anymore. I'm going to keep my core nice and tight. From there, I'm going to bend at my knee 5 times. Sorry. Making sure I know I'm in my class. And switch to the right side. Bend 5 times. Good. Back to your downward dog. And walk your hands into your feet. We're going to do that 3 times. So that was once. Again, straight legs, walk out to push-up position. Lower in 3, 2, 1. That whole time you want your core nice and tight. Push to downward dog. Get your head through your shoulders. You're going to lift that left leg. Bend 5 times. And switch to the other side. Same thing. This is a good stretch, but you should also be using your core, working on our hip strength. And our shoulders are holding us up, so all of our pillars being worked. Back one more time. And lower. 3, 2, 1. Stretch. Downward dog. Last time. 5 and switch. Walk your hands in. Roll up nice and slow. Good. Now we're going to go to a squat. Then we're going to go down, straighten your legs, and you're going to roll up. 3 times. Squat, hold. Straighten legs, and roll up. 1 more. Squat, straighten, and roll up. Good. Let me scoot you back a little bit so you can see me better. Good. All right, we're going to keep stretching for a minute. Onto the floor in butterfly position. What we're going to do is something I call the around the world. I don't know if this is real, but you're going to go on your elbow. You're going to go over. You're going to walk your hands all the way around over. We're going to do 3 on each side. So that was 1. Should feel this in your hips, nice and stretching. Good. 1 more on each side. Reach as far as you can. Awesome. All right, feet out in front of you. You're going to flex your feet, point your feet, flex, and point. Flex, and point 1 more time. Good. You're going to pick up that right leg with your left hand. Keep it nice and straight. Sit up nice and tall, and then put your right arm behind you. You're going to hold for about 15 seconds. Should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. If you're holding up, you're sitting up nice and tall. You could be using your core. Should be. And put it down. Other side. Good. And down. All right, onto your back. You're going to lift that right leg to your chest. Roll out your right ankle. Cross it over your body, looking to the right. And switch sides. Left knee to your chest. Roll out your left ankle. Cross it over your body. My back likes to pop on that one. I don't know if you heard it. And then you're going to roll. If you're in a comfortable spot, if you're not, you don't have to. If you're comfortable, I'm going to do this 3 times to stand up and try to stand up with no hands. All right, let's get started. We have a little bit of core here. And actually, I'm going to make you start back on the ground. So sorry about that. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 different exercises, and we're going to try to repeat this 3 times if we have enough time. Okay? So we're going to start with a supine running man. So you're on your back. Right here, we're really going to focus on keeping your core nice and tight. Your arms are going to be doing this. When the leg is straight, the arm's farther back, and then you switch. My core is nice and tight. My feet never touch the ground, and we're going to do 30 of these, okay? So on your own time, go for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your spine nice and straight. Should be feeling it in your core. Squeeze. It looks silly, but I promise it works. After 30, go ahead and take about a 15-second break. And the next thing we have is a side plank for 30 seconds. You can either set your timer or just go up when I go up and then stop when I stop. Ready? And go. To add more of a challenge, you can do leg lifts. If it's too hard, go ahead and put your knee on the floor and be here. And then I like to put my arm up in the air, kind of make sure I'm nice and straight. And don't let your head fall down. Keep it in line. You got it. Breathe. Make sure we're breathing. If 30 seconds is too much, start with 15 seconds, take a little break, and then pop back up. Good. And switch sides. Same thing, modify if you need to. If you want to make it more challenging, lift that leg. Go. You want this right underneath your shoulder. Good job, guys. You got it. Also, you don't want your hip down here. You want it up. And rest. Good. All right, now we're going to do, if you have a mat or something, this will be more comfortable. If you don't, then you might not feel the best, but put a pillow or something underneath your bottom knee. We're going to be in a nice straight up and down position here. See how my glutes aren't activated right here? If I activate them and I squeeze them in, I feel a stretch right here in the front of my thigh. So go ahead and do that. When you do that, you're going to reach up and over. So you should feel a stretch, and it's using your hips, and your core has to stay nice and tight. So up and over, I'm going to do 10 on each side. I have to make sure my glutes are activated and squeezed, and I do feel a huge stretch in the front of my leg. It's 4, I'm doing 10 on each leg. This is makes for a good stretch too, but it's also workout, and it's even more if you add weight. So if you have weights at home, this is way too easy for you. Go ahead and grab a dumbbell, add a weight to it. Good. Once you do 10, switch legs. Whenever you're ready, squeeze that glute and up and over, twist. This will also show you which side you're weaker on, because like this one, I have to work a little bit harder. And it's good to start with less on the side that you're struggling with, take breaks, and then keep going until you feel like you've nailed a good 10 reps. If you're working on this at home by yourself. Good. After that, we're going to do glute bridges. So I'm going to do them on my heels. You can do them flat-footed. If these are too easy for you, you can do single leg. I'll show you how to do them. But we're just going to start with 20 glute bridges. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to make sure my back is nice and straight, and I'm going to peel up from each vertebrae and then same down. I'm going to roll down. Okay? Up and down. You're going to do 20 of them. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Nice, slow, and controlled. Hold at the top for about 1 to 2 seconds, and then come down. Do 20 on your own, and then I'll tell you the next exercise. If those are way too easy, you can grab one knee in and shoot it up, and you should feel it even more. Also, I'm keeping my core tight, so I'm not letting my chest do this. I'm keeping it all in one line. This should be flat in a 45-degree angle. Good. 20 of those. Already feeling the burn. And for today, we're gonna repeat this all again. I wanted to start with a semi-easy workout. Next is squat marches. If you have a band, this is a good one to do like mini band walks. If you don't, it's fine. You're gonna be down to squat. You're gonna make sure your knees are facing forward, toes facing forward. You're gonna get in a nice squat. You wanna make sure your back's straight, and then you're gonna do 5 marches to the right, and then 5 to the left. Okay, and we're gonna do that 10 times. So count on your own. I'm sure some of us will go faster, some of us will go slower. So 5 and 5, that's 1, okay? So far I've done 2. Now I'm gonna do 10 of these. So go ahead and keep that back straight. Make sure you stay pretty low. If this hurts too bad, you can be up a little bit more, or that band is really gonna help strengthen the outer part of your legs. You got it, guys. Make sure you're breathing. Grab a drink of water if you need it. And try not to do this thing. Try to stay level the whole time, okay? And see, I don't have very much space, but I'm working with my space. So whatever you have, work with it. I know all of our situations are a little bit different here at home. That's okay. Almost done, guys. Feeling the burn. Two more. Sometimes when I'm teaching, I get lost of count, so just make sure you guys do 10. Promise I'm not trying to cheat. I just don't always count correctly. And last one. Good. After that, I just have 10 push-ups. I want your best 10 push-ups. So if that's on your knees and a regular push-up position, I want to make sure you're here. You can take a few seconds to breathe too, but make sure you're straight. When you go down, don't let your neck go. Stay in one line the whole time. Push back up, okay? Whatever it takes, either on your knees or like that, or even on a wall if the knees is too hard. I want 10 of your best push-ups that you can give me, okay? Then we're going to take about a minute break and start all over. Go. You got it. Keep your core tight. Straight back. Try to touch your nose to the floor. Good. And take a break, grab a drink, and then we'll do all that one more time, and then we'll be done. So ideally, I wanted to stretch for 10 minutes, which I feel like we did. Do a circuit for 10, rest for a minute, do another circuit for 10. So it looks like we're on the right timing here. So whenever you catch your breath, we're going to start over with the supine running for 30 of them. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and get started. If you want more challenge on this one, push your hand against the opposite knee that's up. Push, push, and that you really feel it in your core. That's what I'm going to do this time. Ready? Go. Halfway, you got it. $20, almost there. Whew. Those are hard. All right, now we have side planks for 30 seconds. This time I'm gonna try a little bit harder. I'm gonna lift that top leg. Again, if you wanna try it on your bending your bottom knee, that will work too. Ready? And go. I'm gonna go down on my knee because I'm struggling getting that hip up. I wanna make sure I have correct form while I'm doing this. Almost there, guys. And time. Good. Switch. I'm going to start like this. I might have to go drop to my knee on this one too. Try not to, but ready? Go. Yeah, see, it's rough the way my hips are aligned. It's easier for me to do it like this, and I can make sure my core is nice and tight. So if you're having the same issue, do what I'm doing. And I'm feeling it more in my glutes here too, which is good. Almost there. Whew. And time. Good. All right. Next, we have our lunge to reach with our twist, 10 on each side. Right foot in front. Not activated, activated, and you're ready to go. Up and over for 10. 1, 2. This one's good if you have a dumbbell. Halfway. Good. Sides. Squeeze. When you're ready, 10, 9, 10. Last one. Good. Next we have our glute bridges. This time I'm going to try the single leg, so I have a little bit more difficulty. If you can't do that, just stick to your double on your heels. Really make sure you're straight. And go ahead and go. I'm going to do 10 on each leg. You guys are going to do 20 total if you do the regular ones. And go. Really hold at the top. Good job, guys. Keep it up. If you're doing single leg switch, good. All right, last 2 exercises. We have our squat marches, 10 total. Get down in your squat. If you didn't get very low last time, try to go a little bit lower. 5 this way, 5 that way for 10. You got it. They can be small or wide steps, depending on your space. Just keep your back straight. Get as low as you can. Good. I feel the burn. I hope you guys do too. Halfway. You got it. Make sure your knees aren't going out and they're not going in, okay? Right in front of you. Good. Whew, almost there. I think this is the hardest one. Core tight. Last one. After this, you have 10 push-ups. However you can do them. 10 best push-ups you got. Even if you're on a wall. If this is all you can do right now, that is fine. I just want to make sure you're working those arm muscles and that you have good form. Good form means you're in one straight line, your head isn't dipping, and you're really bending those arms back. Whew. Catch your breath, and then you have 10. I'm going to alternate from my knees to my toes. Ready?